And music. So, how do you make money as a Kenyan artist? Is that your phone?
Yeah, that's my phone.
You wanna put it on, just that. It's shaking the whole.
it
It's
is?
shaking the whole table, man. Like
Sorry.
it's gonna mess up my food. No, not even our vocals. My food is what I'm concerned about.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what was the question again?
As a
That's funny.
Kenyan,
I didn't even feel it.
as a Kenyan artist, how does a Kenyan artist make money?
Make money.
Yeah.
money.
Because even though everybody's keep saying like play Kenyan music, but
Yeah.
how do you make money? Yes, even if we play the music, how do
Like
we?
yes, when the radio stations and stuff like that's why there's like camp. I think it's called like camp and all these other.
Don't tell me about MCSK.
And
The one that pays 5,000 at the end of the year. If you have millions of
they
plays,
have those outlets, okay, Songa and like
or like the Songa, Mdundo.
yeah, Boom
Are
Play.
you like registered in any of those platforms?
Yes, I am.
Okay, how does it work? How does it work?
You register your music, you give them the artwork, you give them the songs, and then once it's played like on radios and even actually when they play it at like clubs and stuff,
Yeah.
you get paid. Like you get paid for it.
And the
You
best
get commission.
the best thing about having this conversation with you is because I know you're my friend. And is it sustainable?
I mean, okay,
Listen,
the more
after you put that reaction there on video where everybody can see, is that what you say?
Okay,
I'm
let
saying-
me say this.
'Cause like-
The more music and content you have, yes, it is. And the more plays that you get, yes, it is.
But I
It
mean,
is.
okay.
But
But like, can you pay rent? And because like, let's forget about like businesses or maybe like families that support and everything.
Yeah.
If like you say today, I'm not doing my business on the side, I'm not doing all these other things, and I'm registering in all these platforms, will you be able to pay rent?
I
And
mean, like
buy a nice phone
If
and go
you're-
to dinner and go
All right,
back.
that's too many
Listen, and go back and forth to the States. Is it enough for a flight? Is it enough for a return flight?
maybe for Calligraph Jones.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because you
there are
know
other
what?
ways.
Listen, you know why I'm asking this? Because I mean, I want my platform to inform people, to educate people. Because you have like these kids who are like super young, getting in the game, and they have like a very it's like almost they're blindfolded. They really don't know what they're getting into. They have all these expectations.
Yeah.
And
like
and
you
the-
just make a song, it goes on
Yeah.
the radio, and you get
and
paid.
you get
No.
paid, you get money, and
No.
you see the thing
That's
is.
not how it works.
You've been in the industry for like the longest time, and you know like a lot of what goes in and out. I'm not like in the music industry as per se. I know people, but I mean, I don't know the formalities, how these things. Because when people are
Yeah.
complaining, they're not getting paid. They're
Yeah.
going through all these things. Young kids don't see that. They just see like we're getting views on YouTube, so they're expecting a check from somewhere. They don't even know where the check is coming from. And
Exactly. No, most of your income will come from shows. You have to book shows, endorsements, like you have to be the face of something, be an ambassador for something.
things like Safaricom.
Exactly. You know, your own merchandise that you're putting out there, but that's where most of it comes from, endorsements and being an ambassador and shows.
So just selling music like Kenya on a platform, like it's just not working yet. We can say that.
Yeah, we can say that.
Good.
For the
Homeboy,
most
she's
part,
just like,
unless
yeah.
your name is Kylie Graff Jones.
Yeah. Because and you see, like even for him, if you think about it, how much music does he have to put? He does put out a lot of music.
Exactly.
And not everybody has the same work ethic. So if you have one hit and then your friends are gassing you up,
Yeah.
at the end of the year, like the song fades away, like what do you do
You have
next
to
year?
be consistent. Consistency is key, especially in this industry.
And you've been consistent for the longest time, so I think
I've kind of
when it
fallen
comes.
off.
Oh, no, I mean, I was almost asking the question. Like, can I ask? Can I at least ask the question before you
Okay.
you ask the question for yourself and then
Okay.
answer it?
All right.
Yeah, because I mean, I know you're super talented, super talented. How? Why do you think like you're not getting like into the mainstream, or like why isn't your music being received? Because I know you're passionate. For one thing, I know it's passion. You have
yeah.
so much passion, and
yeah.
I've done a few of your behind the scenes videos. I see like how you will go out with, when it comes to cinematography, you want like the best. When it comes to dancers, when it comes to even like just feeding people like on set and everything, like you
Yeah.
take care of all that, cause like you're really after recordings and I mean you're very passionate.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think like you're doing like
Doing
very
wrong.
very yeah, I've been to some sets where like people don't even like, you asked me to come here, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean, like what?
Let's see.
Because you're super
Consistency.
talented, you know that, right?
Yes,
Do people tell you that?
Yes, people do tell
Maybe
me
they
that.
don't.
And I
Do your friends tell you that?
Yeah, they do.
And
They do, and I know it's true.
or is there something that you think you can do
It's
differently?
like, yes,
I mean, yeah.
there is. I'm an independent artist, number one, so that's where the hard part comes into play because
In Kenya, does it really matter if you're signed or not?
yeah, it does.
It does.
Because everything comes out of my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Everything comes out of my pocket. So, and then I have like when you were asking me earlier, like, do my parents support me? Like,
Yeah.
my dad, after a while, I grew up and he's like, oh, okay, well, you have to make your own money and do your own thing. My mom has always been my biggest supporter. She's always believed in me. Still to this day, like, recording wise, she helps me with my music videos, with everything. And yeah, man, being an independent artist is really hard. It's expensive. Very expensive.
So is that the main issue?
That is the main issue.
I'll tell you
It's
what you can do in
money,
Kenya, and it's
money,
very
money, honey.
and it's very popping in Kenya. There are ways you can make money.
How?
I'll get you, a sponsor.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh!
get you a
Get
sponsor.
Get
Oh, listen.
outta
Listen, there are those people who are like, they have
here.
sponsors, zero talent, ambition, and everything.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine talent, ambition, and the
Yep,
sponsor?
And the sponsor. Yeah, I know a couple of
It's
those.
like you buy, because like I think, and I think the main, since we're talking about it, it makes sense because it is really expensive. It is very, very expensive, and I think what like Nigerians have done, you see like what Davido does, like he's like, if you go to the States, you can buy verses. Like the artists charge
yeah.
a specific amount for certain verses.
Oh yeah.
So if you know like you have like even like just a little bit of talent, and like this month we see Mick Mill doing like a verse for you.
Yeah.
August, Wizkid drops like a verse for you.
Oh yeah.
Come on, by December the
Oh,
chances
yeah.
are very high. Like if you
Oh,
maneuver very well, chances are very high that you might actually start now being in like people's radar, and
Yeah.
people can now start accepting like your music independent.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I mean,
Definitely.
so do we get you a
But-
sponsor, or all the sponsors
Shoot, if
watching?
you know,
Slide in the
if you
DM.
know any, holla
Hey.
at me. Because, shoot, something ain't working. But you see, like, some of these artists who can barely even sing.
Yeah.
And
You can see, like,
they have,
I see their
like,
frustration. I see their
they
frustration.
have, like, teams behind them
Yeah.
that support them. Because, I mean, they have the look.
Yeah.
And they have the drive, but their voice might not be there.
Because what I think, like, if you look at, sorry to interrupt you. Did you finish?
No, I finished.
Okay. I was talking about, who was I? like the Tanzanians. I don't think they really have that much money. I think they just
They
really
have
know
catchy
how
songs.
catchy songs.
Very catchy songs.
But when it comes to like video, like yo, if it's a video, everybody like yo, we get a stylist.
Yeah.
Let everybody get dressed up properly. If it's lighting, let's good.
Yeah.
Let's get good lighting.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, it's not like they really push out the message of like you're flossing, showing off.
Yeah,
No.
true.
It's just nice clothes that if you think about it in Kenya, you can afford and buy those clothes.
No, and that's
But it's
definitely
like
true.
coordination, choreography.
Yeah.
They put thought into like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's definitely true. And I've had a hard time with that here because of my accent. And everybody likes to overcharge me for
Why?
because of my accent.
Calligraph has the same accent though.
No, he does not.
He
Calligraph
has
is
the same
from
accent.
Kenya. And he knows Swahili.
Yeah.
And when he's getting ripped off and when he's getting screwed over. So
Have you tried to ask like people to be like in your song and they were like, you know what? Like they just didn't want to be in your song, or
yes.
there's
I
some people
have.
say like mainstream guys that you
you
looked up to, you
mainstream
love.
guys. Yes, but they didn't
said
just say
no?
They didn't just say no. I don't want to be in your song.
Yeah.
They said let's write a different one.
Like
that I'm not
Oh,
saying any
okay.
names
Uh-huh. They said,
because we might have a song next month.
oh yeah. So they said, let's rewrite it to a way that it might work for the market, or that I'm comfortable doing it.
That would work for the market. That would work to show like their style and my style infused together.
How about just buying verses? Why don't you just buy verses?
Buy verses. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I mean-
I've thought about it.
How comes you don't have a verse from Kali? It's Papa Jones, man. Come on.
Papa Jones.
He's
I need
giving
some
everyone.
Papa Jones
He's
money,
giving
man.
everyone like verses. No, I think if he spots like your talent, he can probably. I think there's some songs he definitely just hops on the song without even charging.
Me and Calligraph were supposed to be in the studio a couple of times. Our schedules like just don't
Come
work. He's
on.
always out of town.
Come on.
But
Yeah.
we will be having a song together.
Or who else do you think is like on your radar, and you think like if you got a verse from them, it would make like your song pop?
If I got a verse, like if they wrote my verse,
Or maybe it's a writer. Like Kagwe writes and produces, right?
yeah.
Do you think maybe he can write? Funny things like, do you know the Act Up song by City Girls? Do you know that
It
Liliat?
it was
Yeah,
written
but
by-
I mean, you wouldn't
Yeah.
even think about it that way. But maybe there's somebody who can write a song for you,
yeah.
and it's gonna be.
I
It can
hear.
change like maybe everything.
I mean, you're giving me
are those
ideas
things?
now.
Are those things that you've experimented with as an artist? Cause
I guess not so much as I should have, but you're giving me ideas now.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go make a couple calls after this, definitely.
Because how I'm thinking about it, we do have like, apparently I've heard like there's some guys who are really good songwriters, and they're not the best at presenting the music, but they can write something really proper like
then
for you.
I've had some people like I've worked with where they had started to write me a song, but then they're like, oh, can I get on this song too? And it's like, no.
No, but it depends. Is it like somebody who has the talent?
No.
Okay, then they should just be a songwriter.
Exactly.
Carrie Hilson had
That's
been
what I
doing it
tried
for
to
the
tell
longest
them.
time. Like, just write the songs
That's what I tried
until
to
you
tell
find like something that's good for you. Like, eventually, just write your song, charge somebody, and I mean, come on.
I know.
Yeah,
But you're giving me ideas.
Yeah,
I'll make a couple calls
I'm
after
just
this.
thinking of how you can maneuver as an artist, because, like right now, the internet is like everybody's
yeah.
playground.
Oh yeah.
You can just identify something, rock with it, and actually,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Definitely. And I need to like step my social media game up.
And listen, that was like my next
Oh,
question.
man.
That's my next question. Like,
I
are you
know, I'm
taking
so
full
lacking.
advantage of social media?
I am slacking
Come
with
on,
social media.
come on, you
like,
can't do that. You can't
at
do that.
first it was like The last couple of songs I had put out, somebody was helping me manage it.
Who?
Uh,
Who should we blame?
it
Who
was,
can we
I
blame?
know, right? I
Who?
know, right? I'm not saying any
No,
names,
but I'm just saying.
but
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but I'll let you finish. Just because my frustration comes in when, like, I also know like some people who are like super talented, and by the time I'm always asking them like, what's going on with you? They tell me like, I have these people who are managing my
Yeah.
stuff and stuff. They say they'll make sure that it goes in all platforms.
and it doesn't.
And
go
I go to
anywhere.
their social and I'm like, yo,
Exactly.
what's
Like
going
I
on?
said, people, my accent, they just take advantage.
No, come on. I don't even think it's that anymore.
No,
Cause
I'm
I don't. Yeah, no. But I'm just saying I don't even think it's that anymore. Cause, and you can't blame people.
No, no, no,
Like
no. And I can't.
when you were 15, you were doing it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be easier right now for you? Because
Yeah.
you've studied like and gone through all these things. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's just my fault. I'm slipping on it. I need to pick up my phone. I'm just not the type of person to just like be on my phone. Hey guys, this is my life and da da da. I like to separate my life from my music life.
but you're missing something. It is your job now.
It is, and
It is.
And
Like,
it is.
listen, think about, you have one job to do. You have one job. Okay, yes, you have other businesses on the side and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm just saying there's that one thing that you're super passionate about. Do you really want to see it like just fade away
Yeah.
when you can actually do something? You're really talented
I
now,
know.
man.
Thank
I
you.
don't want to like after 3 years, like, you know what, I quit music. I don't want that to be the case.
I
Because even
know.
for you just saying like, I feel like I've fallen off, it's because it's not like you're feeling, it's like, you haven't put like a certain effort somewhere, and it's you who knows. Like, other people wouldn't know, they just assume like, maybe she's not like just
Yeah.
putting out the hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.